Hey guys, this is the Wood Baron. This gameplay is from actually just a few minutes ago, just before I recorded this audio. I mean, uh, this gameplay is something special to me. Not because I do super well, not because I pretty much go top of my team. I don't go top in leaderboards, that's for sure. Uh, this game was one of those games that just pissed me off. Uh, if you look in the on my squad mates, this guy Heckin Nugget or Hetchin Nugget, I've never seen a player so useless in my entire life. I'm not talking about camping. I'm not talking about like just trying to overdo something like, oh, I'm gonna try and quick scope and all that. No, I'm talking about this guy was sort of like someone put a blindfold on him, pulled one hand away from his controller, and all he had was one hand. Like that was pretty much how he was playing. Like this guy, by the time we take this base, he was 7, or I should actually say he was 0-7 with KD. I mean, KD is not the most major thing, but when you're just burning tickets, like this kid was burning tickets, and it was just driving me nuts. Like, I mean, I couldn't use anyone. The Cyclone guy, or yeah, Cylon guy was useless. This Zarfar, whatever the hell it is. Sorry, I've been having a few beers. I can't really read that well right now. Kind of pissed off. Um, Not actually really pissed off. I'm actually glad this game happened because it made me push myself a lot harder than I normally do in this game. Um, Lately, I've been kind of just sitting back, not doing as much, not trying to actually like arm the objectives or defend. I basically, when I'm on defense, I just sit in one spot. I wouldn't call it camping. I'd call it patrolling. I would patrol one area. I would defuse more than I would arm on comms. I haven't been arming them lately, mostly because I've gotten so sick of arming them, and then everyone else being so far behind me, and then they're all dead, but they won't spawn on me. So all of a sudden I'm defending an MCOM by myself. So I just feel like I'm doing it over and over and over and over and over again to have no result, because all it is me arming it, get it disarmed because I get killed because I'm the only one defending it. And I mean, I'll sit next to the MCON for 5 minutes, or wow, that's an exaggeration, a minute or two, waiting for someone to come up and get next to me to help defend it before I arm it, and they'll never come, not at all. Like it's, oh, I guess this is more or less my rant. So I haven't been doing it. I just have not felt up to it. So when I was playing this game, I was watching that our team was basically useless. The other members, some of them, like the other team, or the other members are, we used to call them in bad company, the blueberries. The blueberries weren't, I wouldn't call them useless. They were actually pretty useful. But they also were ticket wasters. They seemed as some kind of like they were like horses with blinders on. They wouldn't notice things next to them. Like I knew there was a guy right there. I didn't know where he was, but I wasn't gonna just run out like an idiot. I was gonna strategically figure out where the hell he was. Wait, I'm actually kind of sorry. This might be a few seconds off. Um, the way I set it up, I'm actually watching it like full screen, full HD, with the audio thing running, but it's probably gonna be about 2 seconds off. Um, I didn't feel like syncing it up properly. Not really in the mood. And the other thing I'm having problems with, this is just gonna be my full blown Battlefield 3 rant slash life rant. The other problem I'm having in my life, well, it's not really in my life. It's more with the Xbox itself, or my gaming, is my controller, my Razer Onza. The microphone port on it decided to bust, so I can't hear anyone and I can't talk to anyone, and this has put a really big damper because lately me and Rapid have been talking almost every day, and now we can't talk at all. I mean, when we're like in the same squad, we do epically. Usually, he's above me for sure. I'm usually getting my ass handed to me like crazy, and I'm basically his buffer. I'm his cannon fodder. I don't know, meat shield. I'll take the hits and then he'll come up and clear the rest out. But I can't talk anymore, so I'm basically a useless teammate. But I try hard, kinda. I wouldn't say I try hard. I more or less just goof off sometimes. Like a couple of rounds ago, I didn't record it, but I ran around with an M416 under barrel grenade launcher, just nading people. There's another death that made me so proud. Teammate walks right past him, and I'm pretty sure it was that, what's his head, Hazel's or Harrison something or other. Yeah. Well, I'm not drunk, if that's what you're wondering. I'm just stressed out. Um, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I was gonna rant about Battlefield. The major problems I've been having with this game is Call of Duty players. Jesus fucking Christ, they've been driving me nuts. Oh, I mean, I've been joining all these games today, especially. I have quite a few of them recorded, and it's basically team deathmatch. Except you can tell like the COD players are on the attacking team because they'll sit back at the spawn, all with their fucking sniper rifles, and it'll be the very start of the round, 100 tickets. They'll have 100 tickets, and we'll be waiting for them to come to us while we're defending. Nothing will happen. There'll be the odd death. There'll be the odd kill. You'll hear the click click, bang bang from the sniper rifles, and just be like, I wonder where they are. Seriously, where are they? Oh, they're camping. They have a full team of 12, and they're all sitting back at the spawn. So all of a sudden, it turns into long range. Haha, you can't come and get us because we're in our spawn. If you come back here, you will die in 10 seconds. So everyone's now having to snipe and go at it, and it ends up like being these hilariously brutal matches. And and this happened to me 6 times today, maybe more. I only recorded a few of them. I stopped recording halfway through almost every single one of them. And like the team that I was on steamrolled them every time. I mean, not in kills. I'm not talking about kills. Hell no. Like, one of them was like brutal super player. I think he went in his best match. He went like 60 something and 14. But like, there was a guy on my team that went like 14 and 20, and he beat him in points. The guy had like 10,000 points just for Army MCOMs. We were on the attacking side, and he had like 10,000 just from arming them over and over and over again, and like supporting his team with like, I think he was he was a support like I was, but just giving out ammo like all the time. Like I was following him around, and I was supporting him. I was kind of sitting back as I said earlier. Haven't been really trying to actually attack the MCOMs, but sorry about that. I had a cough, but I've been kind of just doing the suppressive fire, and I've been getting like the suppressive fire assists like crazy. It has been working. But this guy was nuts. Just they couldn't stop him getting the MCOMs. I mean, they could kill him pretty freaking easily, but the guy he was top of the game, and this other guy on the other team was like 60 something, and he still had less points than this guy. Beer. But it's just it's the players that have been driving me nuts. And then there's the lag I've been getting the last couple today, actually, just today. Like, it's been brutal today. And when I say brutal, I mean like there's an example coming up where I shoot a guy, or I think that just passed it, or I should pretty much just lay into a guy with, oh no, it's like halfway through this game. I come out with one of the trains when we're attacking the third set of MCOMs, and I literally waste an entire 40 some odd round magazine at this guy, and all of a sudden he disappears. And I still keep firing. I'm still getting hit markers. I can't see him. I don't know where he is. And then all of a sudden I just fall over dead. And he's got, I think, like 70% health. And I don't know. Just those little things that have been bugging me. I mean, I kind of wish DICE would just, for fun, put like a little patch out for the beta. Just for so we could have more fun. Like, I understand, like, they have to put more work into the actual game. Like, the physical game that's going to come out. But, I mean, they're just driving me nuts. And a lot of other people nuts. Like, when you read on the forums, on the battle log, people canceled their pre-order because the beta wasn't fun. Because they're not having fun on the beta because there's so many glitches. And, like, that's just a funny thing to think about to me. I mean, I don't think any of you guys really give a shit. I mean, I only have, 13 subs. How many people are actually going to see this? Ha, ha, ha. Oh, what was that? The next thing. I really have to say, one thing about the guns. I think the M27 shouldn't even be on the light machine guns, or the support class. It's basically an assault rifle. It's the M14 with a longer barrel and a bigger magazine. That's it. Like, all they should have done is had it so the heavy barrel on it turned like the M416 into the M27, and then just put an extended clip on it. Like, derp. Like, other than that, it's exactly the same. But it's become... I don't know why I'm complaining about it, but I just feel like complaining, so I'm just picking random shit to complain about. But actually, I actually really like the M27. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Got a message on YouTube saying, "Oh, I know you're gonna hate for me to ask this," or I can't remember how it actually goes, but basically says, asked me to post up more M27 gameplay. Well, Respawn, here's your gameplay. I don't know if it was Rapid or if it was... why did I actually forget their name? Oh, yeah, no. Imperfect King. Yeah, no, one of those guys. I'm not 100% sure who it was, but they said that to me, so I decided to post this up. Well, I've been using it anyways, but this game is going to be the first game I post in a while. Really, I've been actually having a lot of fun on the beta. Just my main problems with the beta are people. Just people. Like, just people. Mind you, I can't even tell if they're all COD players. I mean, we also had this problem in Bad Company 2 where you had people that would just snipe and sit back, and they would be useless to their team in the most part. But I'm beginning to think that, like, the guys that aren't, like, that are running past the objectives, skipping MCOMs, that sort of stuff, are the COD players. And I don't know what to say, but I mean, it's just sad. Because I really would like to play games where I have fun and win. Sometimes, like lately, it's been kind of going downhill. I had a really good, hell of a good streak going on, my win streak. I don't know. I went from like 1.2 all of a sudden to 2.5, and now I think I'm dropping down again. I'm not 100% sure. But, I can't believe, like, just rambling right now. Like, if you're watching the gameplay, basically I wanted to post this so you watch the gameplay and you see that, like, I am getting my ass handed to me. Like, I am not doing very good. Like, I'm basically a pile of shit in this game. Like, I'm useless. Like, I am trying my hardest to be good, and I'm sucking. Just watch. As you'll see. I'll try to get a kill, and I'll fall over dead. I'll try to go arm and MCOM, and I'll fall over dead. That sort of thing. Like, but I don't give up. Like, I was so tired of watching my team. Like, if you see, I keep checking the scoreboard, you'll see some of them, they have, like, 0 kills. And they'll be in, like, 9 deaths or something. The train part. And I'm dead. Yeah, sorry I keep going quiet. I watched the video and I just kind of snap a bit inside. Oh, the beer is good. I don't know. I do I am enjoying this game a lot. What do I think they could fix about this game? This is mostly random shit. I mean, what worries me is that, like, what I was thinking about today, I was sitting outside, and I was just like, huh. Because I had just read this whole thing on, like, the Caspian border thing for the PC, and how they're testing out stuff for tanks and da-da-da-da-da. And then it went and just clicked into my head, like, what about consoles? I mean, I understand that they don't want to do it, it's too late or some shit. Like, I don't know what the whole story is, but what went through my head is, like, what if we have problems with tanks and helicopters and jets and tigers and lions? Oh my. But, like, these problems could be, like, the guns. Like, I was watching a video and, like, it just looked like the gun barrels were flapping up and down, and when they were firing at each other, like, they were just jumping up and down, like, oh, I don't know, they're trying to waggle their penises at one another and see who was the biggest or something. I don't know, it was a weird video I was watching, and it made me think, if the PC's having weird issues like that, what are we gonna expect on the console? Because, like, the Xbox has had the weirdest glitches, like with the C4 crashing your game and stuff like that. Like, and they still haven't fixed. Like, I was reading today that they still haven't figured out what's causing the C4 glitch. And there's another one that they haven't figured out, like the where it looks like a dead body and then it'll chase you around or some shit. And I don't even think they fixed the invisible one, where the guy, his body is somewhere else, but he's invisible and can shoot you wherever he wants. Like, you can be right in front of you looking at him, you're not going to be able to see him. All of a sudden you'll see muzzle flash, and you're dead. I've had that one happen a couple times lately. And I don't think EA has been able to fix that one. But I don't think they're putting a lot of time into the consoles. I think PCs are number one, obviously, but I don't know. I think the consoles might last a year, and then it's gonna be dead. And then everyone's gonna start having to buy expensive PCs. I mean, in a year, yeah, I'll be able to afford it. I'll be able to afford a top of the line PC with half a paycheck. Yeah, it's kind of arrogant to say, but what I am going to school for, you get paid quite a bit of money. I mean, it's hard fucking work, but the overtime can be nuts. Like, the average day is you do, I don't remember the hours can average. I can't remember if I die here or not. You know what, I don't want to talk about the stuff I'm going to school for. It bugs me. It's for it's mechanic stuff. And it's not automotive, if you're wondering. But this gameplay has got maybe a couple minutes left, and I really just realized I'm ranting about nothing now. This is probably going to be one of my worst commentaries. Maybe my best, who knows. But, really, I just wanted to show you the gameplay that I just didn't give up on. Yes, all I'm going to say is I got my ass handed to me, and I'm proud. Because we still came out on top. Anyways, this has been the Wood Baron. You guys have an excellent night, and I'm going to go finish off my beer. Watch me die a couple more times. See ya.